afternoon. It's Arena. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in San Antonio, Texas. Okay. William let me know about Strangeland. It has a soundtrack from 1998, which was my graduation year. But I wanted to let you know I'm going to check out the Inconclusion from Dee Snider, who is from Twisted Sister. And I wanted to let you know that the main thing I know a few songs by Twisted Sister, and I knew about Dee Snider versus really sorry about that. Dee Snider versus Tipper Gore, 1984. And that deals with the parental advisory. So I'm going to go ahead and let you hear about this because it was pretty amazing. I have to keep my phone on for my son. He still goes to school and everything, so I apologize for that. Let's go.
1980s. Dee Snider of Twisted Sister was the most dangerous guy on the planet. This was when metal met its first organized attack. Twisted Sister and 8 other metal bands were placed on a list called the Filthy 15 because their music was deemed offensive by the Parents Music Resource Center. Dee Snider was summoned to testify before the U.S. Congress to defend his music and his livelihood.
'1984 was a pretty insane time.
It's the man.
Twisted Sister. We were hearing bits and pieces about this Parents Music Resource Center and Tipper Gore, but not really registering because
Boo.
we were getting protests and religious groups at every show. So just another parent group that, was putting Twisted Sister on a list of targets.
We have always talked about the positive aspects of the music industry, but of course the highlight has been on the excesses that have been allowed to develop as we have tried to focus our concern on those excesses.
Somebody approached our office that the Senate committee is having a hearing on censorship with the PMRC and wanted to know if I would come and speak. Now my view of it, when I heard it, was they want me to carry the flag into battle. Hell yeah. Braveheart, baby. Braveheart wasn't even out, but that sort of mentality. Get the fucking flag, man.
I've never seen Braveheart. I know. Please don't throw tomatoes at me.
Let's go.
Little
I knew
clips.
that they were, like everybody else, grossly underestimating me. I knew that they viewed me as just another dunderheaded rocker, and they would bring me in, make me look like a fool, and I would help their cause. They did not know that I could construct a sentence and speak English fluently. And I'm there in my cut-off denim, my skin-tight jeans, my snakeskin boots, and a little bit of eye makeup left underneath, and my big hair. And I ain't getting dressed up for nobody. I'm a dirtbag, and I'm proud. And I'm playing these people like, mentally I'm setting these guys up for the kill. I have got my speech in my back pocket, which I have worked on for a few weeks and honed and refined till it's a freaking nuclear weapon. Folded up like a gazillion times, like a bad kid bringing his homework to school. When I open it up and I'm flat.
The first time that I heard Twisted Sister, when I was 5 years old, I think it was 1985 when Pee-wee's Big Adventure came out. And there's a clip toward the end, and Twisted Sister is on the top of a car. You're gonna burn in hell. And I loved it when I was little. It's still great. I love it.
And then it out on the table, really delivered. And they're going, oh man, this is a lamb being brought to the slaughter. And I start reading.
Since I seem to be the only person addressing this committee today who has been a direct target of accusations from the presumably responsible PMRC, I would like to use this occasion to speak on a more personal note and show just how unfair the whole concept of lyrical interpretation and judgment can be, and how many times this can amount to little more than character assassination.
And I am just tearing apart everything that they've accused me of, disproving without beyond a shadow of a doubt that everything they've accused me of has been wrong, false, and they are scrambling.
They're sweating. Look at them.
They were saying that Under the Blade was about sadomasochism and bondage. It was about my guitar player's throat operation.
It's not really a wild leap of the imagination to jump to the conclusion that that's about something other than surgery or hospitals, neither of which are mentioned in the song.
No, it's not a wild jump, and I think what I said in one part was that songs allow a person to put their own imagination, experiences, and dreams into the lyrics. People can interpret it many ways. Ms. Gore was looking for sadomasochism and bondage, and she found it. Someone looking for surgical references would have found it as well.
Yeah.
I said, I can't help that Tipper Gore's got a dirty mind, and Al Gore just, oh my God, he really jumped over the table. They were saying, we're not going to take it, it should be on the Filthy 15 for violence, and it was no more violent than the Declaration of Independence.
Oh.
The PMRC rated songs according to violence, the occult, sex, drugs, and alcohol. And although Dee Snider talked about throat operations and standing up for your rights, most metal songs deal with much more provocative themes. Themes like hedonism, religion, death, and sexuality.
There were a lot of people. I think John Denver was one of them that went to that and spoke. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. 1 second. All right, let's go. We have In Conclusion from Dee Snider from the soundtrack of Strangeland. I am pretty sure I haven't heard this, so. Sorry about that. Sounds like the beginning of a Tool song. Doesn't sound like anything that I've heard before. Instrumentals are great. Hey. Got the distortion, kind of like Korn with the guitar. Love this. I would have never thought that was Dee Snider's voice. There we go. Hold on, now I hear, I would know that was him. It's amazing. It's strange for me because I'm used to him from the 80s mainly. So with the more of a, it's older, but it's more modern than it was the 80s hair bands. You know what I mean? Let me look up my glasses, or I don't need that. Never mind, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Let's hit it back a little bit. Listen to the chorus. great. Hey.
What's done can be undone. You're not the chosen one. Derision seeps from every pore. Darkness anticipates. What's right you integrate. You struggle to ignore the things worth fighting for.
Hey.
These are the lies, hell in paradise. Legions suffer for the few, never knowing they were used.
Okay, this is amazing. I definitely want to hear all of the soundtracks. Same with Spawn. Pretty amazing. Good job, William.
Don't turn away. Get down to your knees and pray on the things you did not take for the pain you would forsake. The little lies. These are the lies.
I have to watch this movie. I see the thumbnail and it looks familiar, but I don't think I've ever seen the movie. I think I need to. Yes, and need it with what was that other movie? Just Braveheart. I need to watch Braveheart. Everybody's been telling me that my whole life that I need to watch that movie. I know that it's a story about, I think it's William Wiggins. Oh man, I could be wrong about the last name, but it is William. And I need to watch it. I've seen little clips here and there with the battle, not all the way through. And it was a pretty iconic movie. I hope that was his last name or I'll feel like a dipshit.
These are the lies. These are the lies. These are the lies. These are the lies.
That is everything in life. That is right up my alley. One moment. I had to look it up and I was totally wrong. Well, I mean, I have William is right. William Wallace. Feel like a dumbass. I said Wiggins. Wiggins? Really? Anyways, I absolutely love this song and I'm so glad that I got to hear it. Yeah, I'm excited to watch two new movies. Well, older, but you know what I mean. Have a blessed day. Mwah. Bye, y'all.